Hello and welcome. This is Ageless John teaching another Android Studio tutorial. Again, we're back working on the Material Designer, working with trying to get around to how we can understand how Material Design works so that we can get a navigation drawer up and running. And what we're going to do next is we're going to add Toolbar in this next step in our tutorial. And basically, what I did is I had to come in here to Layout, right here next to Activity Main.xml, and add, right-click New Layout Resource, and I called mine Toolbar.xml, and I just basically copied and pasted this material into here, and this will create the XML that you need for your toolbar. And then you go into main activity, activity main.xml, and you're going to change a little bit in here. You're going to add this line right here, this little linear layout, fill, wrap content, a layout alignment parent true, orientation vertical, and then we're going to include the toolbar, which we just created, and the layout toolbar. And this right here, basically the only thing that we're going to change with the stock footage, if you will, the stock coding, is we're going to remove any references to padding. Because when you run it, if you don't remove the references to padding, there will be a padding around this right here, and it'll look odd. You can leave it on and see what it looks like if you wish to, but what you need to do is remove it so it'll look like this. And then when you get that done and run it, it should look like this. Again, this will all be in the website, so you can simply copy and paste, or you can go and do it all by hand. There's not a lot of coding involved. Next, we're going to add the searchable icon. So we'll go to Drawable, New. We want to use Image Asset. Find the location where you downloaded your searching icon. When you've got that loaded into this image file bar, we want to change this to Action Bar and Tab icons. And we want to see the IC action. We want to call this Search. Alright, and then next. And finish. Next, we want to add a menu main XML in the menu folder. You'll notice there is no menu folder here. The easiest way I found to do this is to go right here, click New, Show and Explore, double click on Res, and you see there's no menu here. So right click, New Folder, and just call the new folder Menu. Alright, now you have the menu here. Go back into your app designer, Android Studio, menu will appear. Just right click New in your resource, and then we're going to call it Menu underscore Main. Okay, and then we're just going to copy and paste that in there, and this right here is going to be your item list. Item 1 is going to be action string search and action settings. So we'll set that up here in a little bit. We need to come over to your main activity.java, and we're going to radically change this from this to this. Put a private toolbar variable there. This will be the onCreate, the new toolbar, and the calling of it. This is the handler for the clicks, and we've seen this before in other tutorials. This is where things happen. Right now it just returns true, so nothing will happen. And then this is the return. If you come back over here to the menu, see, this is still red. It's string, action search, and the action settings. So we've got a little bit more that we have to add in the strings. So let's go down to there. And we've got to radically modify this. Basically, we're doing paste in this, and this will fix that and fix those missing assets. And when we run it, we get this. So our material design, our little search icon that we put in there, and our little settings tab. Alright, so one of the things I want to point out is that I make material design. I'm going to rename this to match the material design drawer. And there we go, much better. So we're one more step closer to being able to complete this tutorial for the navigation drawer. Alright, so I changed it a little bit. I added these two toasts so that you can see the effects of your button clicking. This is the search, and I added the search button call toast. So when you click it, it says search button. And you go into here and you click settings, and it says settings button, so that you know that they're activated and how they're activated and where they're activated. Now that we've got all the prequel stuff out of the way, we're going to start working on the navigation drawer itself next, and that will be quite a bit of changes to this, but we've got a good start and it looks like an app, so that's a good place to begin.